Hi everyone! In today's video we are going to transplant some basil that I've grown from seed. So you know it's time to transplant your baby seedlings when they have developed their first set of true leaves. Now the true leaves are the second set of leaves that develop on a plant. They are right here, these two right here. They resemble the leaves that are on the adult plant. The two leaves that you see on the left and right here, these are the seed leaves. So these are the first set of leaves that come up. The second set of leaves are always the true leaves. So that's your first sign that this one is ready to transplant. It has two true leaves. And you can also check the bottom of the pot and see if any of the roots are starting to grow through the bottom. That's another sign that your little seedling is ready for a larger pot. So let's quickly go over the materials we have. We have our little basils. We have some water, pre-moistened soil mix, some larger pots to transplant into, some toothpicks in case I need to kind of tease the roots apart, and then a tray to put my potted plant into. Alright, so the first thing that you want to do is to separate the seedlings. Now there's a couple different ways you can do this. You can either get rid of all but the very strongest plant, or you can separate them into two different plants. So we're actually going to do both so I can show you both methods. We want to only keep the strongest one. So this little guy in the middle, we are simply going to get rid of this one. You don't want to pull it out because that will yank up the roots and could disturb the roots of the larger ones that we're going to keep. But all you do to get rid of it is use your fingernails and just nip it off right there. Okay, just like so. And we just toss them aside. Okay. Now I'm going to gently tip this out. Whenever you're handling the seedlings, you don't want to handle it by its stem because you could easily bruise that with your fingers. So you only want to handle by the leaves and maybe the soil. So I'm going to turn it over like so and just tap it. Get my plants out, and then I'm just going to very gently try to break these apart while keeping as much of the roots as possible. So these are stuck a little bit, so really gently I'm just handling it by the leaves and pulling them apart. Okay, there we go. So we have our two little basil plants that are ready. If this is too hard to separate them, you may just have to cut one down. You don't want to sacrifice both when you're to try to save one. Okay, so the next thing that we'll do is we're going to fill our little pot with some soil. Okay, so about an inch down, and then again I'm going to gently lift this guy up by his leaves and then hold it in place, and then just add some more soil. Okay, and then you would just want to tap the soil in your pot. I like to tap from the bottom. Just like when we transplant in any other way, we always want to make sure the soil touches the bottom holes in case we're bottom watering. And there we go. There's number one. We'll do this again. Add a little soil on the bottom. Very gently. This one I can actually pick up by the soil. You don't want to pick it up by the roots or the stem. Soil is okay, leaves are okay. All right, we're going to kind of plop him in, and then again gently lift it up. Add a little more soil. Okay, and then I still want to lift it very gently, a little higher. There we go. Now I'm very gently just going to press the soil in. I don't want to smush it down. I do want to leave a little aeration in between. You don't want to like smash the roots down in the pot. That's not good for anybody. And now we'll water it in. The reason we want to water in your seedling is, like I've said before, you want to really get that root soil contact. We're also kind of washing out any little air holes that might be in there. So give them a little water. Do that to both. And there we go. So now my basil seedlings can grow on. I'm going to go ahead and either put these back in the very sunny window, or in my case, I'm probably going to put them under lights to encourage growth a little quicker. And then once they get their third set of true leaves, we'll start trimming it right away, and that will encourage the bushy growth. And that's what makes the plants nice and bushy like you see in the supermarkets. But for now, we'll just get these guys growing. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.